is a writer? That's a very simple question with a somewhat complex answer. An obvious answer would be someone who regularly pushes pen to paper, or nowadays fingers to keyboard, and tells a story. But if you are a professional writer, and I will quantify that as one who is constantly chasing down and invoicing sources that owe you money, then you know that being a writer is an ordeal. First, here is some unsolicited advice. You should define what focus you'd like to take as a writer. Are you a screenwriter? If so, you should probably know the following cold. Proper script formatting, WGA and DGA. You should possess the ability to talk in verse about the writing styles of Paul Schrader, Nora Ephron, Ernest Lehman, Billy Wilder, directors Ingmar Bergman, Woody Allen, Federico Fellini. If you don't know who any of those fine individuals are, you might want to rethink screenwriting. Are you a television writer? Then be prepared to understand how to write a spec script, what showrunners do, when pilot season is, what upfronts are. Are you a playwright? You need to understand staging, not just upstage from down. Left and right stage are not what you think, and you need to have a working knowledge of the masters, Ibsen, Chekhov, Shakespeare, Tennessee Williams, Sam Shepard. Are you a journalist? Your profession is under siege. If you don't know that, you should watch Fox News or read Huffington Post. You're fucked. Are you a novelist? Then you need to know how to write a query letter. If you are a fiction writer, then you need to be well-read. Bukowski, Updike, Miller, Vonnegut, Roth, Joyce. Always know how to handle rejection while preparing to succeed. And if you think you are going to write the novel to exact change within humanity, or at the very least our political system, think again. The last bestseller only affected vibrator sales. I am a published novelist with critical success who sold incredibly poorly and whose movie rights have been obtained by a company that appears to have no intentions of making it. I am attempting a transition into comedy television writing. I have a comedy writing partner, Jackie King, who I call Jack. She's had 3 scripts go to pilot, but none that have made it to network. We spend most nights staring at the screen, but we do not believe in writer's block. We subscribe to Steve Martin's philosophy that writer's block is just a fancy term made up by whiners so they can have an excuse to drink alcohol. But we have never needed an excuse to drink.
Okay. When we last left off, our 2 heroines.
One is the host of a sports show, and the other is an entertainment agent, Sarah and Tanya.
Sarah and Tanya. Why are we giving them such pedestrian names?
Because when I suggested naming them Bella and Riley, you said, and I quote, "Sounds like an indie rock band I would slip my wrist to."
Okay, true, but does this sound like something that's been written before?
2 female leads with powerful jobs without a love interest being the central plot?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, true, but what is the central theme? I mean, what binds these 2 together besides friendship?
I don't know. This is disgusting. The first known contraceptive was crocodile dung used by the Egyptians in 2000
Gross.
BC. I think I'd rather just have a baby.
Oh, God.
Every human spent about half an hour as a single cell. I remember that.
Me too. Isn't that funny?
Goodbye came from God-bye, which came from God be with you. February is Black History Month. Duh.
Shortest month. Duh.
I
They only wanted to let us have 27 days on that one.
didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Jack. Jack. Jack.
So what?
We need some fresh air.
Want to go to a bar?
Yes.
How much do you have?
About $10. You?
About the same.
You just get a bottle and come back?
Yeah, okay.
Or we can visit later.
No.
Why not?
What do you see in that zygote? Intellectually.
Okay, fine. I have a better idea.
Okay.
The London Review is hosting a
No,
party.
God.
Why do you hate those parties so much?
Don't do that. Don't call it a party. They're ass-kissing networking gatherings for unpublished writers that are going to pitch their work.
It's not that
Or
bad.
worse, it's published writers who don't listen to a word you say, but looking to talk about themselves and their new novel.
Open bar.
I'm going to get my coat.
You can't say that Sloane's family wealth and connection is the only reason to account for her success.
Oh, yeah, I can. You didn't come from money. And yet you're infinitely more talented than she is.
Thanks.
How
but
long have you held a full-time job?
Since I was 16.
Did you work in college?
You know I did.
You
Yeah.
worked a full-time job the entire time. You wrote your first and second novels. How long did that take you?
6 years.
And when's the last time that Sloane had a job?
Never.
And how long did it take her to write the first novel and get it published?
1 year. Jack, having money does not guarantee creative success.
It sure doesn't hurt it. On top of that, who is on the publishing house where her first novel was published?
I don't know who.
Her uncle.
No.
Yes.
Not to mention that other thing. Why do you always have to believe that the cards are stacked in everyone else's favor?
They are.
Some people in this world are talented, but they never become celebrated or become famous, but that doesn't mean you're any less talented. You have an idea for the sitcom.
I do.